His turn to pick.
Well, walk into a bed. A bed's in a very dangerous position. They spot him out here. Do they have the damage? Do they have the slows? Well, they're gonna go in deep, and in comes a rock. In comes a stun from Ilias as well. I think this Razor might be dead. Fly try to help him out, throwing in some right clicks, but he can do absolutely nothing. Yeah, definitely added fuel onto an already very, very hot fire for Navi in this middle lane. But
courier has been killed.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Ramses kills a courier. Ramses' courier got killed. Oh no.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh yeah, Zayat's killed it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, but Zayat could be in trouble in the bottom lane as Crit's on top of him with the tag team. That's going to be another kill for EG. Zone here, so Crit in a bed will start to take down this tier 1 tower. Zayat's maybe going in for a denial or something here, but I mean, I can't even see him doing that. That might just result in his own death. He's trying for it, but immediately Crit gets on top of him. They get the tower kill. Zayat's on the run, getting himself down, does get to the tier 2. Meanwhile, up at top, we have a bit of fighting going on. Ilias getting low, but they get the kill onto Fly. Putting himself back, but also playing the nice distance away from EG, so not really risking it too long and throwing out a bunch of spells. Looking pretty good. Meanwhile, Abed just finds a haste rune, runs down Magical, looks over towards Zayat as well. Zayat, though, rolling him around. Pasha's here as well. See you later, buddy. He's off. Oh, Crit trying to go for the bounty rune. Nice dodge out there, and he's going to be able to grab the bounty here. Out of 3 heroes, Crit is the one who gets it, and Fly just turning around, holding his ground, trying to bring down the Weaver, but I think maybe Fly bit off a bit more than he could chew here, although he does have the Centaurs to hold him back. Can they finish the kill here? I'm not really sure they can. Fly up to the high ground. Ramses is here. He's got the Roar. If he wants to use it, Fly still alive somehow. They've used the split. They will finally get the kill, and now a stun comes down onto the Beastmaster. Meanwhile, Crit got brought down by Magical in the backlines. The Roar comes down onto Pasha, but EG looking a little bit scrappy now. Zayat's going for the TP out. Pasha might not be so lucky. He's going to get finished off by Abed. Abed looks over towards Ilias as well. It might be a second kill for him if he can keep up the damage. A little bit of farming potential, a little bit of wave clear. Well, they're on the run. They have to settle for Zayat too, which might not be the hero they want with that Roar. I think they really want to crystallize there, but... Bottom lane, Crit could be in some trouble. Beautiful shots though, splitting him up, but Zayat comes in from behind. Crit goes into a snowball, building a little bit of time. I think he is dead. The Crystallize leading him to a little bit of safety here, but it's going to be a run down here. The ancient creep? No, the creeps aren't going to get him. Crit will... Oh no.
Visibility.
Run, Crystallize, run. Well, they're actually kind of maybe try and fight this one. I'm a little bit surprised. There isn't Aegis on the side of EG. Pasha runs out of mana straight off the bat here, so he's not going to be able to get a split off or anything. And now the Roar comes out on the Weaver. That's going to make it another kill. The swap is useless. Ilias is just going to give his life for this one as well. Throw in a courier. Why not?
Regeneration.
Alright, there's a Roar, yeah, down to the tier 2. This is going to be the Brewmaster. He's their big team fighter. If he gets off the split, then maybe they can follow up, but that's just not going to happen. Ilias was on the high ground. Could have maybe gone for a swap there, but in the end decided against it. And now could be in some trouble himself, actually, as the bed's going to land the static link here. RTZ on top of him in an instant, and they actually got the Yule off onto the Reliance as well, which is going to cancel out one of his rolls. He tries to go the other direction, but nope. That's going to be a 3rd kill. And EG just linking them.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is
That's not a call you can really make as an observer, though. I think that's like a call which you make if you're in the team room and everyone's like, we're losing, this sucks, and you probably just call it. Yeah, Bench gets suitably popped in the backlands. This big mob of Artesians just running through as Pasha gets taken out of existence. They'll look towards Crystallize as well. I mean, you come near them and EG will just kill you. Magical is now going to experience this one firsthand. They got the dust out onto him. Nice melt strike, but he didn't do a thing. There's your GGs coming out. And yeah, EG takes first game in under 20 minutes, snowballing it pretty dang efficiently. Pride of CIS, you need to pick up a huge mid laner now to turn this one around. This draft is not looking good. Let's bring your fans back on side. Yes. Yes. Oh well. Getting low. The dagger arrows are out. The frost arrows right clicks from crit, and that's going to result in a kill. That's one of the most busted lanes, by the way. Yeah, Zayac is going to die as well, I think. He's going to get the shit. Oh, he gets a hit off. He eats a tree immediately and gets a kill onto the Drow. Meanwhile, Ilias gets a kill onto Fly up in the top lane. They're going to go for the Omni Knight as well. I think EG might be losing 2 up here as they continue running them down. Ramses goes north into the tree line. They kill off his courier, but he has managed to get the salve off, so Ramses survives a little bit longer thanks to the salve, but will also be losing his courier. And now with the stun coming out, they're going to keep on going right now. They've got a rocket barrage. They're going to actually be able to bring him down, and his courier, and he uses a salve for this as well. Navi just we'll see some stuff. Yeah, he even made a pull. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Magical actually going down to a bed. My goodness, but down at bottom, Pasha's in some trouble, but in comes a sleep from Zayac, helping Pasha get out okay. He's got to get himself to safety. Meanwhile, what the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that combo I was talking about. Zayac gets absolutely melted by it. Yeah. Nature's Grasp plus a multi-shot is a lot of slow and out. What's he done from Navi up here?
Come in to the omniscience.
Yeah, Fly actually dies on top, as does Ilias. Okay, so the support's just trading their lives. No worries, no worries. Just trading. All of that, just constantly coming back in on Magical, constantly trying to slack him down a bit. Now the 5 minutes. And no one really seems to care about bounties right now. Top lane they do a little bit. Pasha on the run, and in comes a multi-shot as well. Pasha can't dodge out the arrows. The blast comes in from Fly. Fly chasing hard crits on top of him. There's no TP for you, sir. Crit is in the game, and he will find you in those trees and bring you down quick. Yeah, Navi trying to find some kind of retribution across the map, but that's not going to happen even. He's doing good. Crit's having a nice time. Uh-oh, Magical and mid being slowed down by Crit. Going to allow that static link to connect. The stun doesn't matter when you've got...
Yeah, why does this make...
Did I?
Great question.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting one for sure. But, you know, it's a thing and we've got to live with it. Meanwhile, Ramses is chasing down Crystallize. I think that's a real problem right here, is Ramses just running at him right now. But now the turnaround comes in. The damage is there from Navi. They put an end to Ramses. So subtle. And you just find yourself, if she's, like, not immediately in front of you in a team fight, you suddenly just find yourself slowed by a crazy amount, taking a ton of damage. You have no idea what's going on. Meanwhile, in the lane, raising some trouble. Last Tracker Ray comes down. Laguna Blade as well. All these heroes just piling in on him. And there's the GG Bros coming out. Meanwhile, Crystallize being jumped by EG. Crit Ramses on the case. Crystallize trying to turn it around, but he's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and he's going to get run down as well. So it's a kill on the mid for a kill on the carry. I think EG probably making the right call. I just feel like this hurts Navi so much, and a nice deny from Lina, yeah, but losing the down. Crystallize just comes in on the front lines right now. They're going to use the ultimate from the Tree and Protector in order to hold them steady. Meanwhile, Pasha on these side lanes completely uncontested, whilst Zayac has to make a run. And Pasha has to make a run. Pasha might even be in some trouble now as Drow Ranger just starting to unload. You think you can TP away? Not on your life. The multi-shot, the purification. That is Pasha dead. Yeah, hit me up. It seems to be something which people are checking pretty regularly, so I don't think we'll see that. Nope, no, that's still there. Meanwhile, CM is getting absolutely beaten in right now. No longer a maiden. Yum, yum. 5 Fight's breaking out. Sleep comes out onto 2. Meanwhile, a bed being controlled up nicely by Magical and this Yule Scepter, but it looks like it's going to be trouble for Navi in the trees right now. They will stun up the tree and protect her, stopping them from getting an ultimate on off for now, but Zayat is done for. Magi looks like he might be heading the same way, but Pasha comes in with a swap and now needs to get himself out. A bed, he's taking some damage here. He's got to be careful, but Fly also able to get the freeze off onto Crystallize, stop him going forward for more. The Dragon Slayer doing so much. Crit so nearly dead. They can't finish off any of these kills. Finally, Crit goes down. Swap comes out as well as a nice play from Pasha. Gonna grab him one, but his team aren't with him. They just back themselves off, and that's gonna be Fly dying, but Pasha dies for that one. Not too sure about that one, but with Arteezy on the backlines, Magical could not commit to that fight.
Yeah, that was really difficult. Like, they unleashed their spells like this.
Yeah, it's very...
Top tower is under
It's just 600 gold down the drain. Yeah. The item costs you more than just the items it goes into it, and there's actually a fight breaking out here. Crit trying to get that ultimate off, and look at the split shot coming through onto Ilias. Ilias probably not going to be surviving this fight for very long, but does get a bunch of spells off as blood comes in. Crit is going to lose his life straight away. Now the GA comes out from Ramses, allowing them to turn. Oh no, Gyrocopter too deep in on the sidelines though, and EG will punish, but they are pretty low. They're trying to turn this one around though. Arteezy's sitting on the front lines, not too scared of what I can, and you're all low on HP. Oh, GA. Okay. Like, you've already used Static Link. There's no way you can take my damage. Oh, I don't do any damage. And now Magical's going to be the next target. Drums are up. Yules is there. Lena, she's going to be in a whole world of hurt. She's got a Yules of her own. I'm not even going to use it. Oh, wait, she's on to a bed. They might be setting up onto Ramses here. Both Magical and Zayat sitting in the trees. They're wasting a lot of time. Meanwhile, they're going on to Pasha in the middle lane, and this is not going to be a life for Pasha worth living. He gets brought down very quickly indeed, and Zayat's just going to go... Zayat's like, don't worry, dude, I'm going to bait. And he just TP's away. Oh, no. Oh, dear. But he can TP himself out pretty safely. That little force over the trees. Meanwhile, Crystallize in some trouble up in the top lane. Crit and Abed bring him down. Now Ilias is looking like a tasty dessert here. The Ogre Magi not going to be lasting particularly long against Abed, Crit, and Fly as they find themselves 2 kills up here in the top lane. Adding to that in the 1 kill they got in mid. And that's 3 across the board for them right now. Meanwhile, Arteezy just farmed the enemy side of the map. Zayat's coming up onto the high ground. Can he even survive this? Magical just taking that multi-shot to the face, but she's silenced up. And now Arteezy just turns around, keeps hitting it. 4 stops in. Hello, Arteezy? This is a little bit too much, my friend. He's going to lose his Aegis and maybe more. In comes the Earthsplitter from Zayat. Storm going to follow up as well. A little bit early on the Earthsplitter there, and now being forced around as the rest of EG coming in to protect their carry. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be insane if, like, someone tries to hide there as well, and they're just going to get caught out. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, they'll make the play onto Ramses. Can they finish him off in time? Lagoon Blade comes in, but there's a GA in response, and just down goes Pasha, getting absolutely melted. Ogre Magi as well, taking heavy hits. Ilias is going to drop. They'll look towards Zayat and Crystallize, but the Ice Tracker Ray does come through onto the Drow, holding him back. Magical trying to go for the response here, but unfortunately with the bed coming through, they force back the Lena. Magical onto the high ground. Does look like Zayat was able to escape onto the side as well. Right? Time to make something happen in this game, and still, this Gyrocopter has so little to offer to these fights. I don't think they do, my friend. Sliver for Drow. Multi-shot, in case you don't know, is based on base attack damage. That makes this very good. And now Zayat is just getting his cookies crumbled by the Drow. Quick little kill as he goes to pick up this Titan Sliver. Thank you very much. There it is. He's got it. Quick fingers. You're on the bottom, Ramsey does actually go down. Whilst we were watching Arteezy try and do some inventory management, there is a kill for Navi, in fact. And now Abed's just coming in with a BKB. He wants to take all of Crystallize's damage. They try to get the swap away, but it's not quite enough. Crystallize just going down as Drow comes in on the sidelines. They grab the kill. Now the Overgrowth holding still. Ilias, he's just sitting here inside the Frostbite. He's going to drop as well. And there's a gem for Crit. And now he finds a courier which tries to steal the gem, but nothing escapes the tree. Nothing at all. He does. He wants his gem back. Ilias is coming in for it. Give me my gem, you bastard. And now the damage is coming through, and it looks like Crit will be falling here. They do actually manage to hold a little bit longer. Now there's Arteezy on the side. It's just killed Ilias. What? disgusting dieback. Meanwhile, the 4-star Drow up onto the high ground. That does mean he dodges out the stomp. Meanwhile, Magical taking some hits here. Gotta be careful. Gotta respect the Drow. Look at Zayat, he's just bouncing. BKB pop from the Drow as he just sits on the front lines. 2 seconds until we've got another multi-shot, but realizing that his team are pretty far behind him, pretty not so healthy. Oh, Zayat, no! No! Yeah. Like, you're not doing damage to him in that York. We don't need to. You just need to take away his damage, and what's he gonna do? Rocket, whoa, okay. Fly dies. No. Occasionally they do get one. Meanwhile, Ramsey's actually forced off onto the high ground. My goodness. And now the swap comes out. Arteezy on the high ground, but this guy has an Aegis, and he has a ton of damage to go along with it as well. So they actually have to back away. This swap maybe wasn't the play. Pasha does get finished off as well. Magical just trying to fight up into Arteezy, but unfortunately that is not going to happen. Meanwhile, Zayat and Ilias coming forward. The support duo, hand in hand, standing off against... Avenger's not too bad of an option, I don't think. Oh no. Oh no, Zayas is having a rough one, isn't he? Luckily, this is a very valued pickup. The Ghost Scepter is going to stop any of that multi-shot damage coming out onto him. I'm glad that works. I wasn't sure, but I'm glad it works. Oh no, Crystallized though, he's getting hunted down by the rest of EG. Oh no. That's not what we like to see, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I think he's alright this time around. Magical does do a ton of right-click damage. Full Daedalus completed on Magical, by the way. I mean, this guy is hitting hard, but now Science comes out onto him. Drow's hitting harder. Needs to get under the tier 4s, but will be safe back here. Meanwhile, RTZ just taking shots at the barracks. Taking shots at Pasha, actually. Oh, God. Okay. Thrown around like a pinball and broken in half. Yeah, whoops. I don't know why the Titan still has been put in the backpack for now from Drow, but there you go. Titan still, hello. Well, Laguna Blade comes out into the Drow. Drow does not care. Keep it on chasing, and Ilias is going to be the one who's dropped. Good night. And they continue their rampage through the enemy base. EG taking buildings right now, looking for their second victory against Navi. Blasting them back with that multi-shot. The damage is insane. Out comes, I mean, Magical, and they keep trying to trade hits, but this time he might not get away with this one. The Yules have to come out in order to avoid the right clicks, but they're just closing the gap here, and there come the right clicks. Down goes Magical, immediate buyback, trying to make something happen here. Meanwhile, Zayas trying to get back into the fountain. A bench is in the base, though. Pasha drops, Zayas drops as well. They froze inside the gyrocopter. Surely a bet has to stop, but from outside the base, Arteezy is just fountain farming them, and Navi will finally say, good game. We're out. White flags raised high. EG take game number 2 as they pummel Navi back inside their base, then keep on beating them all the way back.